Russian forces attacked across the whole length of the border. The Soviet Union mounted a full invasion of Finland. The Russian soldiers were told that Finnish workers would rise to welcome them as liberators from capitalism. The Finnish army was small and poorly equipped in nearly every aspect. However, its troops had been intensively trained to operate in their native forest terrain, to operate in the dense woods of summer and the depths of winter snows. What's more, the Finnish soldiers were motivated by a fierce and determined patriotism. The Russians outnumbered the Finns by more than 150%. Their imagined easy advance ended in stalemate. The Finns absorbed and repulsed repeated attacks, and the Russian superiority in air forces was negated by the short Arctic winter day and poor weather.
It was late August 1938 and the Finnish population had high confidence in the army and its generals. A war against Lithuania would mean an attack from Norway, so the northernmost borders of Finland would have to be fortified. The Second Army was ordered to set up an attack on Lithuania, but the First Army only had small bands of poorly equipped, small divisions, and in their current state they wouldn't be able to hold against a superior Norwegian army. With the Munich Agreement, followed by an alliance between France and Britain, Finland was running out of time before someone else would guarantee Lithuania's independence. The Japanese Empire had attacked China and tension was growing rapidly. Fortifications was ordered to be built on key positions of the Finnish-Soviet border, but a choice had to be made. Leave Lithuania and focus on the defense against communism, or leave the borders completely open for a Soviet attack and try to blitz Lithuania-Norway. Carl Gustav Mannerheim, a general with expert knowledge in defense, was consulted on whether the poorly equipped First Army could hold off a Norwegian attack. After he ensured that it would be possible, the First Army was sent north, leaving the eastern borders completely open. With 4 new divisions, a laughable number for some, but a huge improvement for the Finnish army, the First Army was ready to hold off any Norwegian forces, and the 5th of January 1939, a war was declared on Lithuania. As Lithuania had nothing even close to resembling a defense, the Second Army could with almost no casualties at all push deep into the enemy lands. To the north, the First Army was holding off all of the Norwegian assaults, and plans were being prepared to cut the entire Norwegian army off from supplies by capturing key port cities. As the Second Army was closing in on Kaunas, the fighting intensified, but the 20th of March 1939, the Lithuanian capital fell and their army surrendered. Divisions of cavalry was sent into the Balkans to keep public order under control, and the Second Army was ordered to prepare for a coastal assault on Norway's capital Oslo. 2 divisions from the Second Army were sent north to aid the First Army in its defense, and Norwegian's northernmost port was attacked and captured by Finnish forces. Realizing that they were almost surrounded, the Norwegian army put up a heavy defense on the northwestern borders, but it was too little, too late. Finnish forces could break through, capturing the port city and fortificate their positions. Almost the full extent of the Norwegian army was now trapped in inhospitable land without any way to get supplies. Massive casualties were reported due to starvation, and any assault to break through the Finnish lines failed. The 5th of June 1939, the Second Army landed to the west of Oslo, and with very little resistance they captured it a month later. This led to sporadic fighting around Oslo, while some divisions were sent out to capture key locations around Norway. The Treaty of Oslo was signed on the 16th of August 1939. forcing Oslo to cede northern Norway to Finland, and a friendly government was installed, putting the rest of Norway under Finnish control. With the western borders secured, both the 1st and 2nd Army was sent east to the Finnish-Soviet border, where new fortifications was in place. The real threat had yet to be stopped. Thanks for watching this second episode. Be sure to follow me and like and subscribe and all that stuff. And I will see you next episode. Fullbordad out. Boom.